Guys, I'm coming back straight to you after doing the other video about Baron Trump's journeys, because I noticed at the other video that the name of Don Constantino is not very visible in that video. So it's important that you look at this name and understand what it means when it is deciphered. So here is for you a better work that you will be able to see and compare and do your homework. So this is the name of Don Constantino, and the two lines underneath are the transformation after you shuffle the letters and decipher the encrypted meaning. So I will put it at different distances that you can really look at it and be able to see what I'm trying to do. So, and also you notice that at the bottom it says Tao. Those are the leftover letters from the name of Don Constantino. Tau and an O. But if we put together those two O's, is the symbol of infinite. And when you look for the meaning of Tau, guess what? Tau means infinite, or the origin of everything. So it's very interesting and very strange that this whole thing is related with Donald Trump. Now, the meaning of Anon in the phrase Anon, God Emperor, best faithful genius, Anon, God Emperor, Zion Donald Trump. So I think it is just self-explanatory. Best faithful genius. Why is considered a genius? Why the meaning of this puzzle relates Donald Trump with genius, faithful? Well, if you see what is he doing with recognizing Israel, you can see that he's being faithful to God. God designs in relation to Jerusalem and the Israelites, or Israel, or the Jews. And then it says, Anon, God Emperor. Anon means something that is going to happen soon. Anon. So Donald Trump is becoming such a huge character, even though many people don't like him at all. But by now, this guy is just a giant. So after this move with Israel, he is an emperor of God. For what purposes? Well, we'll see. And it ends saying Zion Donald Trump. We could relate Zion to Zion in the Jewish meaning, Zion, but in this case is the member of a famous or wealthy family. Again, it can be related to the Jewish people, the Hebrews, the Israelites, the family of God. I don't know. I won't judge, because who am I to judge God, right? So to anybody that is watching this video, I will recommend you to do your homework. And based on facts, you can dismiss, you can create your own conspiracy theory, You can rant and rant and rant. Why? Or, just simple ignore the whole thing. Or maybe become a fan of Donald Trump. I'm not going to become a fan of Donald Trump. I am a fan, a follower of God, Jesus Christ. I know that the Jewish Israelite people, Hebrew, have a important role to play in human history. And, that's what I'm going to follow. Donald Trump is just a man that has been selected for this time in history to do these things. What is amazing is that this was written in 1896. And, the relationship with time traveling and all that, Nikola Tesla, John Trump, well, that's something that adds flavor to this intrigue, to this mystery. And honestly, I like these things. I don't think it is dangerous. I don't think it is irresponsible to look into these things. But the opposite. I think that we need to get deep into this, because you know what, and you know why this is affecting our individual lives to an extent that we don't even understand yet. So read the books, I will say, this book first or second or whatever, and then read 1900, The Last President. Yes, indeed. I think the presidency of Donald Trump is going to create, as I already said when I made my video, Donald Trump, candidate number 1 and 2, Donald Trump is going to create upheaval in North America and in the U.S., and not just here, in the whole world. He's doing it already, so I don't need to tell you that. And this country is going to go through very hard, difficult times due to that divisionism, confrontation. Everybody hates Donald Trump. Not everybody hates him, but a lot of people. But what I see in that is that there is a lack of understanding, which put us in the terrain of being hypocrites if we question him the way he has been questioned, because as we can see now, lots of people that criticize him and question Donald Trump in relation to his comments about how he treats women, had result to be abusers themselves. And to me, Donald Trump is the image in the mirror of all of us, because in one way or another, we have our special side related to sexuality. In this society, sex had become a very perverted thing, and I think most of people are involved in some kind of perversion, some kind of abuse that we need to be honest about. So criticizing Donald Trump and hating it because of that is in my opinion, pure misunderstanding and hypocrisy. So I came back to this part because you need to understand that name, that transfiguration of that name into a sentence related to Donald Trump, and see that it's true, that it's coming from the year 1896. And if this is a hoax, this is a very serious thing, because these books are in the Library of Congress. So that means that someone or some group of people deep in the government are attempting to distort reality, to change history, doing hoaxes that are now massively, having a massive way to be presented to the public. So if this is a hoax, it is more serious even in his relationship with Donald Trump. And that would mean that people related with Donald Trump and himself are playing with us, and that is absolutely staggering and will create a lot of trouble. That's why I'm making this video, to cover all these possibilities. That's all I wanted to say. God bless you, and God guide us, and I hope the Lord Jesus Christ will come soon to clear all the mess that we as humans are creating in this planet, and that we all will get whatever we deserve to get. Good night, and we'll talk soon, maybe in another, related to another topic or the same. Good night.